One day, Thomas, Edward, and Timothy were having a little chat after they were almost done with their jobs. Thomas was pulling a passenger train, and Timothy and Edward had to go back to the yard in a few minutes. So they had enough time to chat. And then I came off the rails and fell into the sea with the trucks behind me. Whoa, that's actually a pretty much good story, said Edward. Yeah, not gonna lie. But anyways, I gotta go. See you later. Oh yeah, and Timothy, can you go on to the other track? Yeah, sure. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I think the points were broken, but now you can get ahead on. Anyways, bye Thomas. Bye guys. So I think it's time we go back to the yard, Edward. Agreed. Later that night, James, Timothy, Thomas, Edward, Henry, and Gordon were in their sheds, and they were trying to think of a ghost story. But they just couldn't even think of one. But Timothy didn't care. He was just sleeping. Just then, the Fat Controller arrived. I'm going to be on vacation for a while, so in the meantime, my brother will be in charge of the railway. Okay, said everyone. Then Sir Topham Hatt left. I wonder what this new controller is gonna look like. When will Sir Topham Hatt be back? Clearly, I don't know. To be honest, I hope this controller isn't a bad one. Why do you say that? But before he could explain, the new controller came. He had to speak with Timothy. Timothy, you will be pulling a passenger train, and then you will be sent for scrap. Wait, but why? Well, because you have been pulling passenger trains for a long time. So, don't so me. But anyways, so this will be your last passenger train, and after that you will be sent for scrap. But that's my brother. I don't care. But anyways, so yeah, Timothy, you're gonna have to take your last passenger train in right now. Can someone shunt it for me? Because I've been shunting for a really long time and I'm starting to get old. I will do it. Thanks, Thomas. So then, Timothy got on the turntable. And then steamed away. Soon, Timothy was at the station. Timothy and the new controller talked for a bit. Now remember, Timothy, this is your last train, so after this last train, you will be sold for scrap. Of course, sir. I understand. That's a good engine. What? Timothy was still confused, but then he had a plan. When the guard blew his whistle, it was time for Timothy to go. Full steam ahead, Timothy. Sure thing. Timothy was soon puffing down the line on the countryside. The rails hummed, and the carriages clattered behind him. As they got to the first station, it happened. The driver applied the brakes, but Timothy just kept going and shot past the station. Started to go faster and faster. The driver called out, "Timothy, what are you doing?" Timothy didn't answer. He just kept on going. Suddenly, they were switched off the wrong line. driver shouted one last time, "Timothy, don't! You will kill us all!" The driver and fireman scrambled and filled with the controls, barely trying their best to stop him, but it was no use. "Timothy, don't you dare! Don't you!" The next morning, Thomas and all the other engines woke up. Just then, James's driver and fireman soon came with a videotape. A videotape? Where did that come from? It came from the viaduct. There was a white tank engine going across the viaduct, and then he plunged into the gap. Ooh, what did he look like? Well, the color was white or silver and had the number 0 on his side and was pulling a passenger train. Wait a minute. That's my brother Timothy! Just then, Sir Topham Hatt arrived. Sir Topham Hatt? Weren't you supposed to be on vacation? Yeah, but I didn't have, enough money to get in, so yeah. And also, hold on. Can I ask Thomas a question real quick? Yeah, I guess, sir. Thank you, James. Anyways, Thomas, what is going on here? And why is there a videotape? Well, you see, sir, Timothy died. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Timothy died? How? He went off the cliff. You mean, what cliff? The viaduct cliff where Edward and James and those other black engines were going to build. Oh, guess I'm gonna have to order a new engine to replace Timothy. Yeah, really sad to see him gone. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the works and see if I can find an engine. Edward, will you take me to the works? Yeah, sure. Why? Because I need to get a new engine. Okay. It's like a tank engine with the number 6. Okay. But after the viaduct was built, and when it was the anniversary of Timothy's crash, Timothy once again, as a warning to others, plunging into the gap, shrieking like a lost soul.